I've had an interesting career in that I've worked with many different artists. And when I go into a situation, I take a good look at what the situation is and what's expected of me and how I can contribute. And in many situations, it's a band. You know, in the past, for instance, when I joined with Frank Zappa, it was obvious that what I was doing was, you know, playing Frank's music, the very best that I can play it. That was my goal, that was my job. And I really enjoyed that because I loved his music and I loved working with Frank. When I had left Frank, you know, moved on to other situations. In the 80s, I was with some big rock bands. You know, I toured with Dave Roth and Whitesnake. Entering into those situations, I knew it was expected of me also. And you can't help but to put a stamp on whatever it is you're contributing. You know, you want to do that, or else what's the sense? And I've been fortunate in that all the situations I've been in, the people who I've been working with, you know, look for that stamp. But there's always parameters set up. So when I go to create my solo music through the years, it's different. I don't put up any parameters because I don't limit myself. You know, it comes any way it can. Sometimes an entire project will just become very clear to me, and it might be an album project, or it might be just a song idea. And sometimes it's a song within an album project. But usually, it's like it's a flash. And the entire contents of the entire song or project is there. But then you got to go about grabbing it and making it real. When I do my solo stuff, it's not a band. You know, I don't sit and record songs, I build them. And you know, it's always been my intention with my solo music to build a catalog of relatively undiluted and undiluted music that's, you know, unquantifiable as far as genre specific. Yeah. And that was a conscious effort.